Kanu, if the judiciary says the man has been sentenced to life imprisonment, that is not the end. Otti. According to a report by Punch newspaper on Saturday, December 2025, Alex Otti, Abia State Governor, on Friday, said he would retire from active politics after completing his tenure, dismissing claims that he harbors ambition for the presidency, vice presidency, or the Senate. He spoke at the government house in Umuahia while addressing public attention generated by a circulating video linked to his recent official engagement. The governor responded to a viral clip in which an unidentified individual criticized his visit to Nnamdikanu at the Sokoto Correctional Center, alleging that the move was driven by post-tenure political calculations. Otti said the interpretation was incorrect and reiterated that his political plans do not extend beyond his current constitutional responsibility as governor of Abia State. He explained that differing opinions are normal in a democratic setting and that individuals are entitled to their views even when such views do not reflect factual positions or intentions. Otti said his action should be understood within the framework of governance and civic responsibility rather than political ambition. He said, "I'm not a lawyer, and if the judiciary says the man has been sentenced to life imprisonment, that is certainly not the end. That is the court of first instance. There is still an opportunity to appeal, and then an opportunity to even go to the Supreme Court. But what we are trying to do is to intervene. I am not a supporter of the disintegration of Nigeria." The governor clarified that his visit to the correctional facility was not an attempt to interfere with judicial proceedings. He said the rule of law remains central to governance, but noted that lawful administrative engagements can coexist with judicial processes, particularly in matters that affect national stability and public order. Otti maintained that his administration is focused on governance, economic management, and institutional reforms in Abia State. He said, "Speculation about his future political intentions distracts from the work of rebuilding infrastructure, improving public services, and restoring confidence in state institutions after years of decline." He added that his position on national unity remains consistent and that he does not support actions that threaten the cohesion of the country. Otti said his engagement on sensitive national matters is guided by dialogue, legality, and the broader interest of peace and stability, rather than personal political advancement. Chibwe says, "Okay, sir, but it looks like the end right now." How does it look like the end right now? Aminu Black says, "The people's governor." Yes, so he's the people's governor. Felix Pray says, "Indeed, sir, you are standing spectacularly." Olukotoye says, "Oga, focus on your work." Is he not focused? Is he not focused? Emmanuel says, "Oga, it be like say you no get sense." How does he not have sense? Because he went to visit Nnamdikanu. Now work for some of now. Has heavily made Golden says, "But why all the North Fulanis, you leaders always come out open to stand with the Boko Haram and bandits Fulani buyers and nobody stop?" What is this saying? Samson says, "Well articulated presentation by this governor. He's not like Tinotif, Tinotif, who God has given 4 years to rule Nigeria, yet he did not appreciate God, but working dubiously to perpetuate himself either by force, hook or crook. We the masses know that Tinotif is not greater than God. Definitely he's not." Emeka says, "Yes, so Abia State Amaka, Kanu is still our brother to the end. We will smile last." Blaze Adele says, "Even if Otti desires for presidency with his performance so far in Abia, he deserves it. Definitely. Andrew Chima says, "Governor Otti, you spoke well, and thanks for your work. Well done." Bello Aladi says, "That is the end. They must serve sentence. The judge was so lenient. I don't understand. How was the judge so lenient? Oh, he's supposed to send him to death by firing squad. Because of what though? Why should he be sent to death by firing squad? What did he do?" Yeah. Now what for some of them now? Somebody that you did not see committing anything. Just because of a radio statement. And you didn't catch him, you didn't see him actually buying people or doing anything. You say they should sentence him to death by firing squad. You are not okay. You are not okay. At Otto Atoyi says, "I don't know how Nigerian people think. I beg. MK is the son of the soil, and it is expedient that the state leadership should get involved in this matter actively, no matter what the case may be. People making talks about the state government visit to MK are only illiterate and they know nothing. If MK had been a Yoruba or Hausa, they would have done much more than just visiting. Igbos are the most calm people in Nigeria, and their calmness is getting irritating already and giving people room. It's probably because they don't want problems. At Okola House, as class, them go take MK catch cruise and score cheap popularity and forget him the way they've forgotten the one in Finland. Peace has returned to the southern, except the few online miscreants on social media. May Southeast succeed. Atobina says, forget that illiterate. Did you not hear the Sultan of Sokoto recently say, release Nnamdikanu or remove him from Sokoto is caliphate? Oh, really? He said that? Okay, now. At Big Motto says, yes, so. God to Luciana says, I wish Otti is the president. Chizomaga says, Otti speaks the truth about Nnamdikanu. This is democracy. Don't be afraid of the zoo. Eddie Monduguoke says, you know what is the Southeast trouble? They choose their positions for if anyone acts beyond his seat position or more. You see why the roads don't sit here on Kano seats in the courts? Oh really? Bahala. Yang says, Biafra is a struggle and nobody can quench the fire. The only solution is to address the core causes of the civil war. And after, if the Igbo man is being seen as vice president only, then let them go. Pharaoh, if you collect that what belongs to a child, visit up, the child will cry and wait. One day, that hand will come down and it will take his rights. That's the case of Igbo man in Nigeria. Ikechuku says, shut up, governor, you are a terrorist. I don't understand. How is he a terrorist? The evidence that he was convicted, is it true? Yes, it's true. And for you taking rubbish in support, you are a terrorist. Are you sure your name is Ikechuku like this? Now, wow. Adam says, actually your statement that you don't support this investigation of Nigeria clearly proves that you have an ambition to go for presidential race. I'm disappointed that you, Otti of all people, deny your people because of power. I don't understand. How is it denying them? Now what for now? Came this year, so you shouldn't have visited him. Obukwaya, as in they conclude say Igbo no love themselves, abi? God pass devil. Abubakar says, visiting a criminal, criminal no be person. Criminal no be person. Now what for now? Chibuna says, the best governor in the whole world. Wisdom says, anyone who benefits from a system can't change the system. Stupid government. Atukbaya says, that is the wise, chosen one responding. Says, well, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.